Her recent collaborative exhibit touched thousands at an opening fashion event for the United Nations General Assembly in New York City, where she promoted body diversity, self-acceptance, and positivity. Shalhavit was recently awarded Harvard University's 2017 Annual Bach Prize for her public service. Today, she is following her passions by leveraging coping skills, business, and wellness research through videos and multimedia. This last project is something that she did while working with our community. Getting to know her was like getting to know myself a little bit better. And all of our students got to know ourselves a little bit better too. We were very blessed to have her in our community, and thankfully she accepted the opportunity to speak here today. Thank you, Shalhavit.
Good afternoon, Springfield Commonwealth Academy. My name is Shalhavit-Simcha. I first met these amazing young people at the end of the fall semester as part of our course titled You and the Media. For several months, these graduates and their friends taught me how to communicate research on mental resilience using online videos. Graduates, I want you to know your individuality and your life experience have taught me how blessed I am to have had this opportunity. You are amongst the greatest fighters I've met, and hopefully you learned a few life coping skills from me. All of this fulfilled my research, which I started at Harvard University, and I'm now continuing as a PhD candidate at the University of Edinburgh. During parts of the course, you answered survey questions about mental wellness and multimedia. Your responses were insightful, genuine, and often funny, so I decided to include some here. After screening a short video we made together, I asked what 4 variables you remember about grit. One response read, hope, grit, greater purpose, growth mindset. Another response read, family, 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 family. A third one was none. I was paying more attention to the visuals. So, yeah, y'all, visuals are important. And remember that before your job interviews, present yourself well. Another survey question asked whether you would share the video on social media. My favorite response was, yes, because I was in it and I looked good. Thank you for that. For right now, let's take a moment to see your past, feel your presence, and sense your future as you head off in your truest direction. Starting with the past and present, what I learned in your surveys about your well-being was you all enjoy physical activity. You make healthy food choices. You exercise almost every day. At the beginning of the spring semester, most of you felt anxious, but you've been feeling better since then. You successfully handle your responsibilities. For example, one of you came here not knowing how to shoot, stayed in the gym constantly, worked hard every day, and is now an incredible shooter. You worked hard to be here. You're excited about and interested in many things, basketball and video games included. You ask questions. One of you is even starting an online company as we speak. You achieve the important goals you set for yourself. Look at yourself. You're here today, graduating. From your stories, I learned that most of you feel very hopeful about the future. You're quite inspired. You feel close to your family members and have experienced positive relationships outside of your family, such as your teammates and classmates. You have a strong sense of purpose and feel that your existence has a lasting, large, and positive impact on the world. You have arrived. You are enough. You are enough. I didn't know what more I could say to you because you're already great. So I decided to look back at what you said and read it all back to you. So although I'm speaking here now, the following advice is mostly from yourselves. In the beginning, you taught me that you prefer real people who look like you. After screening our final video, you liked mostly how, in your words, it was personal. You said it was real, it was us. One of my favorite business teachings is that when you're more yourself, you're more attractive. People often fail by trying to become someone else in order to impress or attract. We mentioned in class that people really enjoy reality TV because the participants experience real emotions. The best actors are those who truly experience the act. Viral videos are often of real life moments. Our brains can identify when a person is real. Trust yourself. Your minds are, in your words, mad precise. We are attracted to authenticity. This is true in business and in relationships. When you honestly share what makes you unique, you're more interesting and therefore more attractive. You can identify that realness in others. One of your comments about the video was that you learned how impactful it is to be able to empathize. Yes, empathy. Who remembers the magic word that we learned about? That word which makes others appreciate you, and also the word that makes most money online. Do you remember which word makes the most money online? It was you. Right. We all want to hear someone saying you to us. We all want to be noticed. We all want to be loved. So love. We all want to be heard. So listen. The world needs empathy. In fact, 60% of Americans say they have nobody to open up to. 13% believe they don't need such help. But we do need each other. Empathy is key. According to ancient Jewish wisdom, the world was destroyed over senseless hatred, and one day it will be healed over senseless love. You guys, I saw how you work as a team, how much you promote one another. That is empathy. Do you know that the longest study on happiness took place here in Massachusetts? It followed people's entire lives and found that the happy ones weren't more religious or rich, and they didn't exercise significantly more. They were simply the ones with stronger relationships. So life is not just grades in school or how many points you score. It's the closeness that you share with people. A couple years ago at Harvard's Commencement, Steven Spielberg asked our audience to look at each other in the eyes, to find that human spark in one another, not to be strangers. Would you be willing to practice this right now? Could you all please take a few seconds to look into the eyes of the person sitting next to you and smile? Identify that spark. It just may be a moment of awkwardness. Please look into the person sitting next to you. Look into their eyes and smile. Find that spark. Thank you. Thank you so much. What did you see? Keep looking for that. Keep on being amazing eye contact wizards. Get to know one another, look into each other's eyes, and let others truly see yours. Keep giving that spark of love. Like a flame, it does not dim by giving. You must dare to be awkward, dare to smile, dare to share. You can heal the world. You said it yourself. Empathy is powerful. In your video, one of you exclaims, "If you work hard, then you're going to do great, just like that." Another one of you wrote, sorry, the accent is not that. Another one of you wrote, "From seeing myself talking in the video, I learned that I could do great things in my life." And I truly agree. You make the world. You are the world. And the best change is leading by example. And boy, you are all the best example. In another one of your surveys, I asked, what questions did the video leave unanswered that you would like to learn more about? One of you wrote, what is life? I'll share my own experience up to this point in my life. Once you enter the grown-up world, the biggest thing you learn is you are the grown-up. You gotta learn about other people's minds. Empathize, respect, and show them love. Ask what you could do to help. Once you do, then you are part of the world, part of the system, and you can impact change. And you will. You will make this change because, again, using a quote from one of you, you're all mad cool, mad dope. Be yourself. Be real. Empathize. You're gonna be great. Just like you said in the video, you're gonna be great just like that. Springfield Commonwealth Academy, graduates of 2018. Please go celebrate and connect. Congratulations.
Can we give her another round of applause for that?